Hey guys, and welcome back to another Physics in the Flesh problem, Impulse and Collisions 1. A tennis ball of mass m equals 0.055 kilograms and speed v equals 23 meters per second strikes a wall at a 45-degree angle and rebounds with the same speed at 45 degrees. What is the impulse, magnitude, and direction given to the ball? Okay, so here is a picture of what's happening in the problem. So you've got the wall, you've got your tennis ball going in at a certain speed. The question tells us it's moving at 23 meters per second. It strikes a wall at a 45-degree angle and rebounds at the same angle with the same speed, 23 meters per second. And what we have to find is the impulse. So impulse, by definition, is given the letter J and is given by the change in momentum. J equals delta P. Now, if you look in the y direction, the momentum is not changing, right? Because you have a certain y speed, it's going up, and afterwards, the vertical speed for y is the same. So the y momentum is not changing. So delta py is equal to 0. What we're really concerned with here is delta px. This is what's going to give us our values. So delta px is what we're going to find. So we're going to look for that for the impulse. So delta px is going to be p2x minus p1x. And we know that momentum, p is equal to mv, right? So if you want to do it for x, then you just make the speed with x. Okay, so p2x is going to be mv2x and then minus mv1x. So take out the mass, isolate it, m bracket v2x minus v1x. Now here's the really cool part, all right? Now look at the picture. You've got your v1 here, your 23 meters per second. You've got your v2, but we're dealing with v1x here, right? So break this up into the right angle triangle. This part down here, that's v1x. This vertical part here, that's v1y. Okay, you do the same thing with this one. You get v2y here, and you've got your v2x up there. Okay, so notice something here. If we let this direction be the positive x, the direction the ball ends up going in. Therefore, v1x is in the negative direction. v2x is in the positive x direction. But at the same time, you can see that v1x and v2x, they're the same magnitude because the speeds are the same, but they have opposite signs. So we can actually state that v1x equals negative v2x. So over here in our expression, once we've isolated for the mass, you can say v2x minus, and for v1x, you simply substitute negative v2x. So if you have two minuses, you get a plus. So v2x minus negative v2x, you get positive 2v2x. So m 2v2x, at this point you just plug in your numbers. So your mass, bring out the 2 to the front. The mass is going to be 0.055 kilograms. And how do you find v2x? It's a simple Pythagorean problem here. You've got your right angle triangle. You've got your 23 meters per second as your hypotenuse. You've got your 45-degree angle. So at this point, you just have to find this side of the triangle. Okay, so if you look, it's a cosine of 45 degrees. If that's 45, this has got to be 45 as well. It's equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, Vx over 23. So to get Vx by itself, multiply both sides by 23. So Vx is 23 cosine of 45 degrees. Plug that in and you're going to get that the Vx is 16.26 meters per second. Now, I didn't call that v1x or v2x because it's the same. Okay, they are both rebounding with the same speed. So v1x equals v2x, which is x. So that's what I'm going to plug in here for v2x. So 2 times the mass times 16.26 meters per second. Punch all those numbers in your calculator. You are going to get the momentum change, or the impulse, is 1.8 kilogram meter per second. Now, the change in momentum is to the left because you see our number came out positive, and I defined left to be positive based on this. Okay, so 1.8 kilogram meter per second to the left, that is our impulse. Make sure you put the vector symbol on top because we are stating the direction this time, along with the magnitude. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Physics in the Flesh so you never miss a video from me, which, by the way, I post every weekday at 12 noon. So be sure to stay tuned tomorrow at 12 noon for video 122, Impulse and Collisions 2. Hey guys, that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, be sure to check out some of my most recent videos posted over there on the right, which you can click on your screen right now and watch. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next video. Is the end screen too long this time? Wait, you're still recording? No! Oh. Gotta move that chair out of the way now.